Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to this week's weekly shopping haul. This week I actually went to Sainsbury's because I'm just fed up with Tesco and Asda and even Aldi. I've not even been in Aldi that much to be honest, but I just really wanted a change. I feel that when I go to the same stores all the time, I'm getting the same stuff all the time, and there was a couple of things that only Sainsbury's done that I wanted to get. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a wee change this week and go to Sainsbury's. I did spend a little bit more than I normally would on a weekly shop, but it's not just because Sainsbury's is just that teeny little bit more expensive. It was because, I just saw some stuff and I just wanted to get it. So I added it on. And I'm also stocking up my cupboard, my kitchen cupboards with tins and stuff. So I did go a little bit overboard. Also, the excitement of shopping somewhere else that wasn't Tesco or Asda or Aldi, I think just went to my head. So anyway, let's get on with this because I do have frozen items. Oh, also, before I get on with the haul, we've got a visitor today in the kitchen, Rosie. Rosie's through here, her bedding's in the wash, so that's just crap in there. But she's in here today because we're painting the place where her bed usually is, isn't it? Yeah. Right, on with this haul. Frozen stuff, I got the Sainsbury's fish pie mix. This is really cheap. I want to say like £2 or something. So I want to make a fish pie, and this is just easier and probably a little bit cheaper than buying all the fish separately. I am trying to be better with my fish. I'm trying to incorporate one fish meal a week. I wasn't successful this past week, but going forward, I'm hoping to be a little bit more successful. So fish pie mix. I also got some frozen raspberries and some frozen blueberries because this week I actually run out of fresh speed veg and fresh speed fruit as well. So I just want to have some emergency stuff in the freezer just in case I run out of fresh stuff again. I got some breaded haddock. This is actually for Mark and Ali. They're going to have this one night, and I also got them these haddock fish cakes. They're going to have them one night, and I'm going to get, when I go to work, I'll pick up the Morrison's ones, which are 2 cents each, so they can have them and I'll have my one. And I'm going to have these smoked haddock fillets when they have their breaded haddock. But there's 2 in there. Oh, they're skinless and boneless. I can't get these at Tesco or Asda. They all have the skin on them, and I hate flipping fish skin. So these are perfect. I will take one of these out and have it for dinner this week, and then the other one I'll freeze until I'm ready to have it another week. These are, looked these up online, and these are actually sin free, so I've got them to stick in the freezer for future barbecues and stuff. Tikka style British chicken kebabs. So they sound nice, and if we have a barbecue, I'm not going to be tempted to fall off plan. I mean, I have had a few barbecues and not fell off plan, but just in case. I also picked up some 20% fat mince. This is for Mark because he doesn't like the 5% stuff. He likes fat off pork chops and fat off bacon. He just likes fat. So when I'm trying to give him the 5% beef mince, he's like, no, that's just disgusting. You need to give me fatty stuff. Well, he doesn't say that. It's just there's always a little mumble and a groan about it. So just to keep him happy. I also picked up some of the black pepper salami slices for Ali because these are really good. And I can't have them because I'm on Slimming World, or I'd have to send them. But I don't know how many the sins are. I might actually look it up and see. And if I do, I will put it up here. But these are delicious. I think Sainsbury's does the best black pepper salami slices. And I got myself some beef pastrami. Oh, I'll show you what I'm going to do with that later in this haul. I got 3 unsweetened soya milks. These are for my healthy extra A for my coffees. And I got 2 tubs of fat-free cottage cheese. They don't do the big tub, they just had the little ones. Or maybe they just ran out of the big tubs. A bag of baby leaf spinach. I got some leeks to have with our Sunday roast this week. I'm loving roasts at the minute again, and it's in the middle of summer, but Scottish weather dictates it's like autumn weather. So I fancied some leeks for a change, and I got some mushrooms. I got some of these. This sounded really nice, and I think we had something similar from Asda or Tesco, something similar. Black pepper and juniper cocktail beetroot. So Ali and I both love beetroot. We'll go through that. A bag of courgettes, cucumber, spring onions, fine beans, a white cabbage. There was a reason why I got 2 different kinds of tomatoes, but I can't remember. I think one's just for cooking, like on a breakfast or something, and another one's for salads. I think that might be it. I might be wrong. A bag of carrots, and then I got a punnet of strawberries, a big, I think this is 2 kilos of, what is it? I can't remember what kind. Easy peelers. Is it 2 kilos? Where does it tell me? Oh no, it doesn't tell me, but I think it is 2 kilos because I'm loving little satsumas and clementines in that at the minute. Also got a bag of kiwis, mostly for Ali, but I'll have 1 or 2 if he lets me. I got some ripe and ready sweet and juicy peaches. The ones that I get from Tesco drive me up the wall because they're rock solid for weeks, and then you have to get them on just the right day, at the right minute, at the right hour, or they just go bad straight away. So I thought I'll get ripe and ready ones, and hopefully, you know, yeah, they are ready. I can feel them through the packet. Is that all for the fruit and veg? Did I miss anything? There is a lot crammed on this table. I got Ali some water, strawberry and kiwi, but actually I didn't realise I'd picked up the sparkling one and he's not keen on the sparkling one. I was pretty sure that I'd got him other water as well, but maybe not. Maybe I've left the bag in the car or something, I don't know. I also got him a 6-pack of these fruit juices, apple juice. Sorry, there's 6 in it, I said that. And there's 2 apple, 2 orange and 2 pineapple. And he's loving pineapple, actual pineapple at the minute. So hopefully he'll like the pineapple juice. I am stocking up on my tins for the cupboard because I've really not got a lot in there. I've got passata, I've got a whole load of chopped tomatoes and a whole load of beans at the minute. But really not much else. Oh, I do have like mixed beans, like kidney beans and Bertolli beans and stuff like that, but you know, quick lunches or whatever for Ali, I just don't have a lot of it at the minute. Not that he's complaining or that, but I just like to have these things in my cupboard just for emergencies or something. I just like having this stuff in my cupboard. I don't know why. I find it hard to explain, but I did. Oh, this. I remember a couple of years ago before I'd done Slimming World, I was making chicken noodle soup, and the recipe I was following was for creamed corn, and I didn't really know what it was. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I still don't know what it is, but I looked it up online and it is sin-free. So I'm hoping that I can make a chicken noodle soup with this in it. I just used sweet corn for that recipe and it worked out fine, but see if it's any different with the creamed corn. Also, I love Sainsbury's for this reason. They do artichoke hearts in water. I flipping love artichoke. And usually you can only get it in oil and stuff, but artichokes are actually a speed veg, and they're sin-free obviously if they're a speed veg, but because they're in water, I won't have to sin all the oil and everything. So I did get 2 tins of them. They were expensive, they were like $1.75, but they'll be so delicious on salads. I also got another 4 tins of mushy peas. I think I've still got maybe one in the cupboard, but I just like to have them just in case. I also got 4 tins of hot dogs these are mainly for Ali. It's summer season. Like I said, in Scotland at the minute it's dictating that it's autumn weather. But, you know, tomorrow I could wake up and it's the middle of summer. So these will be good for, you know, a summery lunch. I got 2 for like lunches and that. And I got 2 because I'm going to make them some corn dog muffins at some point when I have a spare minute. I'm going to make them corn dog muffins. I also got 2 tins of stewed steak. Oh, is it once in a tin? I forgot. I'm just going to make some homemade pasties with this. And it's $2.50 a tin or something, but it seems a lot better value for what you get than the Marks and Spencer stuff, which is sin-free. And I'm sure it's once in a tin. If I'm wrong, I will put it on the screen, but I'm sure it's once in a tin. What other stuff? Oh, I just got more like tinned pastas for Ali. So I got a beef ravioli. I got chicken meatballs and tomato sauce. He's never tried this before, but I thought he'd love it because Ali loves chorizo. It's baked beans with chorizo. And I just got a little spaghetti bolognese. I mean, these might sit in my cupboard for the next year, but I just like to have them there just in case. And a spaghetti rings with pork sausages and a cheese and tomato ravioli. So they're just to have in the cupboard for just in case. Maybe one day that he'll get sick of making couscous. I can't see it at the minute, but maybe one day he'll just fancy a change for couscous when I'm not making him something, and then he can do this. I'm running low on Frylight. Actually, I think I've got some in the cupboard somewhere, but I cannot find it for the life of me. I'm sure I should have at least one sunflower and one olive oil, but I can't find it. Maybe I have went through it, I don't know. But they had them on offer at Sainsbury's anyway for £1.50, I think it was. So I got 2 sunflower, I got 1 butter, because I've been using this one quite a lot more than I usually do recently. And I got a olive oil as well. I also got a bottle of lemon juice and a bottle of lime juice, just because I've seen them and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get them just in case we're baking or something. Ali's been into it a lot more recently, so just for that. Condiments style pickles and all that, we've really not got a lot at the minute except gherkins and I think some pickled onions. But I got a jar of pickled eggs, they are sin-free. A jar of pickled red cabbage, again sin-free. Beetroot, sin-free. Sweet pickle. This isn't really for me, this is for Ali, really, for like cheese and pickle sandwiches. But I think it's 1 cent a tablespoon for this. And the same with the piccalilli. 1 cent a tablespoon. I also got some Cajun seasoning because I'm going to make Cajun chicken pasta one night. And the Cajun spice in my cupboard is not good, it's like rock solid. So I've got another one of them. And I also picked up this. Ali's been wanting peanut butter, but I hate buying peanut butter at the minute with all the palm oil and crap that's in it. So I found this, it was really expensive and it is quite small, like look at the size of my hand compared to it. But to make my son happy, I got it. So it's 225 grams and it is the Pip and Nut coconut almond butter. So I don't know if you'll like it, you can try it. I think Mark will like it actually, if Ali doesn't, so hopefully it won't go to waste. Oh my god, look, I've even wrote sin values on these. Right, so if you've been on my channel for a while, you will know when I go off plan, it's usually because super noodles are involved and I'm fancying them, especially when I'm not feeling very well. And I knew that they used to make low-fat super noodles, but I have not seen them for years. I thought they'd stopped making them. I've not seen them for years. So I was so excited when I seen that Sainsbury's done them. Asda definitely don't, Tesco definitely don't, the ones round my area anyway. And I don't know if they do have them in Morrison's. I've not actually looked in Morrison's, but I was so flipping excited when I seen these. So I got 2 of them, 2 of each flavour. I got 2 of the char grilled chicken steak and they're 2 cents. I put all the stickers on right away because I wanted to tell you guys the sins for them. And also, I do this with quite a lot of stuff now because I'm sick and tired of forgetting the sins for stuff and having to look it up online. So 2 of the char grilled steak, 2 of the chili chicken, they're 2 cents, and 2 of the chicken and herb, again 2 cents. Lunches for a whole week, well 6 days. Ali's been loving the crispy onions that I got him to put on top of salad, so I thought he would maybe like these as well, the bacon salad sprinkles. They're just for him. I don't know how many sins are in them. These, you can see, you can have 20 grams of these flaxseed for a healthy extra B, or they're 5 cents for 20 grams. Some days I'm just not having my healthy extra B. So I thought, you know, if I get something like this, I could just chuck it on a salad or chuck it on whatever I'm having. Could have this on anything really. Just chuck 20 grams on and then that's my healthy extra B done and dusted. I mean, it's not every day that I don't have it, but some days I'm just, I just don't have it. Oh my god, this as well, guys. I love macaroni cheese and I love lasagna, and I usually make both of them from scratch, and I have never attempted to make Slim and World friendly lasagna or macaroni cheese. I usually save them for when I'm having a cheat day or a cheat meal. But I saw this was only 8 cents for a packet. I've never tried it before, but Mark's mum actually lives off of these. She has these with like every single dinner that she has, and she says it's really good. So I'm going to try it. I did get 4 packets, so I hope it's good. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it as a topping for my lasagna, and that would make it, I mean, it is going to go between 3 of us, so that would make it a lot less sins than 8. And then I'm going to try it for a macaroni cheese. And I will let you guys know how it is, or if any of you guys know how it is, just let me know in the comments below. but I probably will have already tried the lasagna before this video goes out. So, you do have to use some of your Healthy Extra A11s on it as well. Can you see that, how you make it up? No, it's not want to focus. I think it's 300 mils of milk for your Healthy Extra A, but when that goes between 3 of us, it'll be a lot less than that. So, maybe I'll get Slimm World lasagna, Slimm World friendly macaroni cheese. We will see how it goes. It's just a test, but I did get 4, so I'm going to have to use it. Also, when I was looking at the cheesy macaroni cheese thing or whatever it is, what is it? Cheddar cheese sauce sachets. I saw creamy pepper sauce. Again, something when I wasn't on Slimm World I used to make myself. But that's too many sins. So I saw this. It's apparently 4.5 sins for a 25-gram packet made up. And that also uses some Healthy Extra A11s. But that'll be lovely with steak if we have it one night. I'm not planning steak for this week, but I just thought, you know, just have it in the cupboard. Stocking up my cupboard this week. Sorry-ish, aye, whatever. Also, something that I can only get in Sainsbury's in my area is this conchiglione. Did I say that right? Conchiglione. Conchiglione. It's like big pasta shells that you can stuff, and I really like stuffed pasta shells. We stuff it with bolognese and other stuff. So I got that while I was in Sainsbury's. And some white ciabatta rolls. I can get these at Asda and Tesco, but I went to make a garlic bread. Was it this week or the week before? I went to make a garlic bread and I didn't have any ciabatta rolls and I was totally gutted. Although the bagel that I did have was really delicious. One big reason that I wanted to go to Sainsbury's, sorry, it was these Promise rolls. These are gluten-free, soft white rolls, and look, they're like, can you see, they're like, what do you call them? Soft subs. So I'm going to have like my meatball. I will have a meatball sub one day when I buy meatballs to make, and I'm also going to have pastrami, like my New York pastrami roll thing. Oh my god, I'm so excited about an actual sub roll. So one of these is a Healthy Extra B choice, and the other two I'm actually, well, I'm going to separate them, put them in the freezer and just take them out when I want them. Bread lasts longer that way in my house. Also, I never actually bought any bread this week, so hopefully we don't need any. Actually, I'm going to have to go to Tesco anyway. I got some tortilla chips because we're having katsu chicken curry one night and we need tortilla chips for the chicken. And I also got some cracked black pepper rye vita. These are 3. I think it's 3 for a Healthy Extra B choice. And I have tried the sweet onion ones as well. They were delicious, but I'm liking trying all different flavours. And pepper's one of my favourite seasonings for stuff. Showed you them. These are just little treats for Ali. I got on my 6-pack of the fish and chips. I'm not even sure if he likes them, but I love these, so if I can't have them, he can have them. I also got him these because Ali is addicted to pretzels at the minute and jalapenos, so I got him these jalapeno pretzel pieces. They were £1, but they're usually a little bit more than that because they're in the American section. And for treats, oh, Ali has been helping me so much with the decorating and that in the house, and I've been like paying him off with, what was that I got last week? Oh, the Reese's peanut butter ice cream things, and he's been helping me strip the walls. He's been doing that while I've been doing painting and all that, and he's been such a star, so I got him these as a little extra treat for doing that for me. He's such a star. I have been doing so much washing this past month or so. I did get like the 100 odd wash one from Costco, but because I'm doing my granny's washing now, I'm doing that a couple of times a week, and I've got Mark here, I'm doing more washing with him, so I just went through that. I'm not quite finished it yet, but I knew I was going to need it in the next week or so, so I just picked it up while I remembered that I needed it. It was some fairy non-bio liquid, because I can't stand it when I run out of washing liquid. I also got some conditioner. I've ran out of this Keratin Smooth stuff from Tresemme. This is my favourite one. I've tried other ones, but this is just my favourite one. And I actually got it for my stepmom in like a gift set. Turns out I really like it because I never liked Tresemme before that. Oh, and this is actually cheaper in Sainsbury's than it was in Asda, which doesn't happen very often. Ali is loving making his own homemade sushi and that at the minute, so I thought I'd get him one of these to try out because they didn't have these in Asda or Tesco, but I knew they had them in Sainsbury's, so I had it on my things to buy at Sainsbury's list. a bamboo sushi rolling mat. Maybe it'll make it life a little bit easier when he's making his sushi. I got some treats for the dogs just because these were on offer on a end, so I just got them. And something that I've been needing again for a while is measuring cups. I think I'm down to 1 measuring cup at the minute, which is really hard. So I've got, what is that, a set of 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, because it has like a little egg separator on it as well. So it has all different sizes from a 1/4 cup, which is 60 ml, right up until a cup, which is 240 ml. Also, you know, when you read American recipes or you're trying to follow American recipes and that, and it always tells you cup sizes, this will be easier for that. I always get so out of breath when I'm doing my shopping hauls. I do not know what it is. But that is not everything that I need, because I can only get my Canderel Sugarly at Tesco's. So I'm going to go back to Tesco. I do need to go to Tesco in a couple of days when I'm going to the hospital for my granny, because it's right beside the hospital. So I'll go and pick up some stuff for her and anything else that I'm needing that I forgot about, because I kind of went in a bit blind. I kind of had a rough idea in my head of my meal plan, but I didn't take it with me and kind of just guessed a lot of stuff, and then bought a lot more other stuff that I hadn't planned to buy. So I will show you anything that I get from Tesco right now. So I didn't actually get that much from Tesco. I got more than I thought I was going to get, but I'll explain why in a minute. I did get 2 of my Canderel Sugarlies. I don't go through 2 in a week, but I like to have like a spare one in the cupboard just in case. I don't know, one of my brothers, he drinks sweetener, just in case he comes round for a couple of days and has coffees and I run out. So I just like to have an extra one in the cupboard. I never got eggs at Sainsbury's. I had completely forgot. So I got 2 trays of the 15 eggs. We do go through quite a lot of eggs. And also potatoes. I never got potatoes. I never realised that I needed them because I had that big bag from Costco. Yeah, so we ran out, Thursday or Friday. I just didn't realise that I'd ran out. So I got 2 bags of potatoes. I also got a packet of the Weight Watchers wraps because they didn't have these in Sainsbury's when I was there. But I did know I needed them, but I just got them at Tesco. And I hadn't planned to get these, but they were on offer for £1 and they're usually like £1.78 or something. And I do really enjoy the cheesy ones. They're 2 cents each for the cheesy ones. So I got one of each flavour because I mean, they were only £1. And Ali likes the chocolate and the caramel ones. And I like the cheese and the salt and vinegar. So if you were going to have these, I think the sins are 2 for the cheese, 2 for the salt and vinegar, 3 for the chocolate, and 2.5. I'm going by the 20 calories to 1 sin rule, so it looks like 2.5 for the caramel ones. And they also had the Fibre 1 bars on offer, but I've still got quite a few of them in the cupboard. But I don't think I've tried the cinnamon ones, or I don't think I've picked them up. I don't think I have, so I picked up them to try them because I love cinnamon flavoured stuff. I couldn't get the latest Philadelphia in Sainsbury's as well, so I knew I needed to pick that up at Tesco. And this was an impulse buy sortie. I just saw it. It was on the shelf and it was reduced to £2.76. So lamb mince is usually £4 for 500 grams. So I just got that to stick in the freezer for next time I'm fancying some lamb mince. And I needed a pack of the 5% steak mince, which Sainsbury's do. They only had the smaller 250 gram packs and it worked out cheaper to get the 500 gram from Tesco than 2 of the 250 ones from Sainsbury's. And actually, I forgot to show you on my Sainsbury haul that I'd got a big basil plant as well. I'm going to plant that in the garden and see if it lasts long. The other one that I got from Asda didn't last long at all. Like, it totally dried and shriveled up, even though we were watering it quite often and it was getting a lot of rainwater and stuff. It just wasn't really that great a plant. So I'm going to try the Sainsbury one. And that is everything from this week's shopping haul. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.